Never say this in a clothing store. If you walk in and say, "I want this in big size," it sounds wrong. Or if you ask, "Where is trial room?" That's not how native speakers say it. These small mistakes can make you sound unnatural, and store employees might even get confused. But don't worry, in this video, I'll teach you the correct way to ask for sizes, try on clothes, and shop confidently in English. Let's fix these mistakes now. Hi everyone, welcome back to English Mastery Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Lisa, and today we're diving into real-life clothing store conversations to help you shop confidently and communicate effectively while asking for sizes, prices, and recommendations.
Here's how it will go. The first half of the session will be handled by me, Alex, and in the second half, Lisa will take over to guide you through more examples. Let's get started. Greeting a salesperson. What should you say when you enter a clothing store and see a salesperson? Would you say, "Hey, I need some clothes"? No, this sounds too demanding and impolite. A better way to greet a salesperson is, "Hello, do you have a moment? I need some help with clothing." This sounds polite and respectful. Asking for a specific item. How do you ask for a specific item politely? Would you say, "Give me a red dress"? No. This sounds rude and demanding. A better way to ask is, "Excuse me, do you have any red dresses available?" This is polite and more professional. Asking for a different size. What should you say when you need a different size? Would you say, "This doesn't fit. Get me another one"? No, that sounds rude. A better way to say it is, "Excuse me, this doesn't seem to fit. Do you have a different size?" This is much more polite and considerate. Asking for a fitting room. How do you ask to try something on? Would you say, "Where do I change my clothes"? No, that sounds unclear. A better way is, "Excuse me, may I use the fitting room to try this on"? This is clear and polite. Asking about a discount. How do you ask if there's a discount? Would you say, "Can I get this cheaper"? No, that sounds informal. A better way is, "Excuse me, is there a discount available on this item?" This is more professional and respectful. Asking about store policies. What should you say when you want to know the return policy? Would you say, "Can I just bring it back if I don't like it"? No, that sounds too casual. A better way is, "Excuse me, could you tell me about your return policy"? This is more polite and formal. Asking for help. Finding something. How do you ask for help in a polite way? Would you say, "Hey, where are the jeans"? No, that sounds too direct. A better way is, "Excuse me, could you help me find the jeans section"? This is polite and professional. Asking about fabric or material. How do you ask about the fabric of a shirt? Would you say, "What is this made of"? No, that sounds a bit abrupt. A better way is, "Excuse me, could you tell me what material this is made of"? This sounds more polite and natural. Asking for a recommendation. How do you ask for a clothing recommendation? Would you say, "Tell me what to buy"? No, that sounds too commanding. A better way is, "Excuse me, could you recommend something stylish for a formal event"? This is polite and professional. Asking about shoe sizes. How do you ask for a shoe size politely? Would you say, "I need this in size 10"? No, that sounds too direct. A better way is, "Excuse me, do you have this shoe in size 10"? This is more courteous and professional. Asking about colors. How do you ask if an item is available in a different color? Would you say, "Do you have this in another color"? No, while not rude, it could be more polite. A better way is, "Excuse me, does this come in any other colors"? This sounds more refined and professional. Complimenting an item. What should you say if you like something in the store? Would you say, "This is nice"? No, that's too vague. A better way is, "I really like this design. Do you have it in my size"? This sounds more engaging and helpful. Asking about prices. How do you ask for the price of an item politely? Would you say, "How much"? No, that's too blunt. A better way is, "Excuse me, could you tell me the price of this item"? This is much more polite. Asking if an item is on sale. What should you say to check if an item is on sale? Would you say, is this cheaper? No, that's unclear. A better way is, excuse me, is this item currently on sale? This is polite and direct. Asking about payment options. How do you ask if a store accepts credit cards? Would you say, do you take cards? That sounds too informal. A better way is, excuse me, do you accept credit or debit cards? This is clearer and more polite. Great job so far. Now Lisa will take over and guide you through more examples of clothing store conversations. Over to you, Lisa.
Thanks, Alex. Hi again, everyone. Let's continue practicing so you can feel even more confident when shopping for clothes. I'll walk you through real-life clothing store conversations and show you how to ask for the right size, price, and style politely and effectively. Let's get started. Do you ask for fashion advice? Would you say, what should I wear with this? No, that's too vague. A better way is, excuse me, could you help me find something that matches this? This is a better way to ask for help. Asking about a gift option. How do you ask if an item is good for a gift? Would you say, is this a good gift? No, that's too general. A better way is, excuse me, would this item be a good choice for a gift? This is clearer and more polite. Asking about alterations. What should you say if you need the clothes altered? Would you say, can you fix this? No, that's too vague. A better way is, excuse me, do you offer alteration services for this item? This is more specific and polite. Asking for a recommendation for a special event. How do you ask for help finding something for an occasion? Would you say, I need clothes for a wedding? No, that's too abrupt. A better way is, excuse me, could you recommend something suitable for a wedding? This is more polite and specific. Asking about store hours. How do you ask when the store closes? Would you say, when do you close? No, that sounds a bit direct. A better way is, excuse me, could you tell me what time the store closes? This sounds much more polite. Asking if an item is new stock. How do you ask if a product is a new arrival? Would you say, is this new? No, that's too short and unclear. A better way is, excuse me, is this part of your new collection? This is a more refined way to ask. Asking about store location. How do you ask where a specific store is? Would you say, where's your other shop? No, that sounds too abrupt. A better way is, excuse me, do you have another branch nearby? This is clearer and more polite. Asking about an online store. How do you ask if the store has an online shop? Would you say, do you sell online? No, that's too brief. A better way is, excuse me, do you have an online store where I can shop? This is more detailed and polite. Requesting a receipt. How do you ask for a receipt politely? Give me a receipt. No, that sounds rude. A better way is, could I get a receipt, please? This is more polite and respectful. Asking about store policies for exchanges. How do you ask if you can exchange an item? Would you say, can I swap this? No, that's too informal. A better way is, excuse me, what is your exchange policy? This is more professional. Asking if a store has a loyalty program. How do you ask if the store has a membership program? Would you say, do you have discounts for members? No, that's too direct. A better way is, excuse me, do you have a loyalty program for customers? This sounds more polite and businesslike. Asking about seasonal sales. How do you ask about sales at the store? Would you say, when do you have sales? No, that sounds too blunt. A better way is, excuse me, do you have any upcoming seasonal sales? This is more professional and natural. Asking about limited time offers. How do you ask if an offer is ending soon? Would you say, is this deal going away? No, that sounds too casual. A better way is, excuse me, how long is this promotion available? This sounds more polite and professional. Asking for shopping assistance. How do you ask for personal shopping help? Would you say, can you shop with me? No, that sounds unclear. A better way is, excuse me, Do you offer personal shopping assistance? This is clearer and more professional. Saying thank you after shopping. How do you thank a salesperson after shopping? Would you say, "Okay, bye"? No, that sounds too abrupt. A better way is, "Thank you for your help. Have a great day." This sounds friendly and professional. Great job today. We've covered some important clothing store conversations, and I hope you feel more confident using them while shopping. And don't forget to join us in our next episode, where we'll explore another essential English conversation topic.
If you found this lesson helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who wants to improve their English.
Thanks for learning with us today.
See you next time. Happy shopping.